I want to talk to you about Joey Bosa of the Chargers and what happened on Saturday night. He and Sean Smith, he said something to Sean Smith, the head ref, who then kind of followed Bosa and just gave the international body language of, what did you say to me? And then a flag comes out, and then later on, Bosa threw his helmet down on the ground on something completely separate. And I want to get your reaction, Mike, to what he had to say in the locker room yesterday. This was Joey Bosa when talking about the officiating.
I need to be more accountable for my actions, obviously, but it's a heated game, and I'm hurting out there. I'm playing on half a leg. I'm getting dragged to the ground. Whatever could hurt me, along with screwing our team. And yeah, maybe some of them weren't as blatant as I thought, but I don't know. It's I think there just needs to be more accountability on. I mean, if I say something to them, I get a $40,000 fine. But if they blow a call that ruins an entire team's season, they're probably back in the locker room after the game, like, got that. Oh yeah, got him. 15 yards, what a loser. I guarantee it. That's what they're talking like in the back. Whatever, power trip. I'm sick of those people.
You have the floor, Mike. What do you think when you hear that?
Well, I mean, look, I get the frustration, and it's the same thing that's said by anybody else, that there's vendettas out there, that they don't like people. Hey, listen, I mean, officials they honestly don't like to throw flags. But I know Sean Smith. I mean, something was said that was bad. And for him to react the way that he did and actually go after him and maybe to say, what did you say, to kind of give him a way out, I don't know. But then for him to throw the flag on that, it was obviously personal. And, that's a line that you don't cross. And I'm tired about the people not being held accountable, officials not being held accountable. Look at the turnover in the last, 4 years. It's amazing. I mean, I'm at this game in Minnesota, and I didn't even know 6 of the 7 officials that were on the field. Makes no difference if they've been in the league for 15 years or not. If they're not doing the job and they're not able to keep up, they're getting replaced. And so I get his frustration, and, the officials make a mistake. They're not held accountable. He gets fined $40,000. I mean, they're graded on everything they do. And if they don't make the grade based on their 17 assignments during the course of the year, then they don't get playoffs. So they get money taken out from them also, the opportunity to make more money. So I get the frustration, but I also think that, there was no official that would walk off the field and say something like that in the public about Bosa. I mean, if he did, he would be fired, not fined, fired if he said something like that about a player. So should it be okay for the player to say something like that about the officials? No. And I think if it's $40,000, I almost wish it would be $100,000.
Well, my only follow-up to that is, and you say Sean Smith, and Bosa said something and then kept walking, Mike, and then the flag comes out after Smith follows him. And I understand he could have said a magic word, or it could have been something untenable, and Smith gave him an opportunity to follow up. But if Bosa's walking away, shouldn't the ref walk away too, Mike?
It just depends, Rich. I mean, we weren't there. We don't even know what was said. And if it was bad enough that it may have stunned him a little bit with what he said, I'm not sure. And we're not going to know. The only people that are going to know are the league office people when Sean Smith has to write his report about what was said and why he reacted the way he did. But, I always said, you tolerate complaining. You tolerate vulgar language. You tolerate that, even if it's directed at you. But if it becomes personal, I mean, I always floor people when I say, what's the dirtiest word that a coach or a player can use at an official? The dirtiest 3-letter word that could be used at an official and I told our officials this, if they use this word, you are okay. I give you the okay to throw the flag. That 3-letter word is Y-O-U. If you use that word and make it personal, then I would say throw the flag. And obviously there was something very personal that was said.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.